Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the scenic Rim in Queensland, coming to you live on Thursday, the 13th of February. Good morning and welcome. I am here for part 4 of my Fun Fold card series, and I've got a really interesting fold for you again this morning. So welcome. Please, when you get the notification, jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. If this is the first time that you have watched me, please make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, because YouTube and Facebook love it when you actually like my video. Now, also too, if you like and share my video and type like and shared into the comments, you will go into a draw for an end of week prize drawing. So now I have worked out, and I know that everyone has been doing very, very well with the sharing while we are live. But one thing that I ask you to do is just to go back to the replay and just type your liked and shared in at the replay, because it doesn't, the comment picker, sadly, doesn't pick up the live stream comments on YouTube. And I really, really want everybody that watches me and follows me to make sure that they go into the draw. So all I ask is at the end of the video, when the video is on replay, to go back over to YouTube on YouTube and just type into the comments liked and shared, so that you can definitely make sure that you are in the draw. We will be drawing a winner tomorrow. So I will be drawing, I think I will do the paid version of the comment picker, so I can actually do Facebook comments as well as YouTube. And the thing is, with Facebook, the live comments stay there. So at least they are still there. But on YouTube, they disappear. So so anyone that is watching on YouTube, the one thing that I ask you to do is just to go back to the replay. You can go back to any of my replays and type liked and shared on those replays, so that you go into the draw for a drawing. What happens to the rest? Are you saying what happens to the rest of the people that that haven't gone back? That's what I'm asking you to do, Julie, because it doesn't record the live comments on YouTube. So just go back to my YouTube channel, just go back onto my latest videos for the last week and just type liked and shared, and you will be in the draw. So that's one thing that I've found out in my investigation. So, but I do appreciate you to like and share as we are live, because that actually shares it out to people, and so they can come and hang out with us and craft with us while we're live. So so thank you to everyone that has done that, and it has been really helping my business so much. So thank you very much for liking and sharing my videos. So if you are on YouTube and you don't know how to share on YouTube, just down below the screen of YouTube, the video, you will see a little arrow, like an arched arrow, and that's actually the share button. So you can click on that. You can either copy the link and share it over onto your Facebook, or you can actually share and share directly to Facebook if it will allow you to do that. Some people it will allow, some people it won't. So so thank you to everyone that has done that so far. It has really, really helped me so much. You have no idea, when you're providing all of this free content, it's really nice to be able to reach as many people as you possibly can. So I'm doing, this morning is called a front pop-out fun fold. I suppose I can call it that, a front pop-out fun fold. Now, I did get this idea from Jennifer Maguire Inc. Jennifer Maguire, she's but she is absolutely fantastic. But I watched a video of hers and I thought, you know what, that is such a good, fun, easy fun fold. And you can incorporate so many different dies with this to be able to create this awesome fun look. So while everyone's jumping on, I just want to chat with you about a few things. Don't forget our California wildfire fundraiser that we are doing for the people that have been affected by the wildfires in California. All you need to do is scan that QR code there, pay a $20 US fee. You will then get access into a private Facebook group where we are going to give you crafty overload. I'm telling you, crafty inspiration overload. We have 29 top demonstrators from around the world that are going to do craft videos in this Facebook group. So you don't want to miss out. And I'm telling you, we are using all of the brand new product. We're using the new online exclusives. We're using the mini product, the mini catalog product. We're using Sale-A-Bration items. So I'm telling you, if you want crafty inspiration overload, it is worth $20 US. And the beauty of your $20 US will be going to the Glenn Miller Mercury One Foundation. So we're collecting all of the donations on PayPal, and then the total that we collect will then get donated to the Glenn Miller Foundation, Mercury One Foundation. So please dig deep. Please help these people. There's nothing worse than losing everything you own. So it would be much appreciated. You just have to scan that QR code. Now, if anyone was live with me yesterday, you will know that yesterday I had a person that placed the final order that put me over the line to earn my 2026 incentive trip to Alaska. So I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, all of the people that follow me, my team members, my customers, all of you people that follow and comment and like my videos and share my videos. Thank you so much, because that allows me to work at the level to be able to achieve these awesome incentive trips. And I can honestly tell you that joining Stampin' Up changed my world. It physically changed my world. I had never even traveled overseas before I joined Stampin' Up. So I just want to thank everyone for doing that. But this week I have an ordering special that if you order $150 or more through my online store, you can scan that QR code there on the screen. It has the code automatically connected to it. If you spend $150 or more during from the 8th of February, I think it was, right through to the 18th of February, you will earn yourself a kit. Now, why did I say 18th of February? That's not right. But anyway, I think I've said that time and time again, because I'm just thinking 18th of February is not the end of the weekend. I'm so, yeah, it should have been, yeah, the 16th of February. But anyway, I'll carry it through into the 18th if anyone wants to order. Okay. I'm trying to see the conversations there. Okay, so thank you very much, Ruth. Lovely to see you, Ruth. And so we are actually going to OnStage in March. So I'm pretty excited that we are going to be hanging out in Brisbane at OnStage in March. Now, if you are a demo and you are heading to Brisbane and you haven't met me before, please come up and introduce yourself, say hello, have a chat with me, because I love meeting new people. It is awesome when we have these wonderful events. Now, the other thing is we only have a little while left. We've got, what are we, the 13th? So we've got until the 28th of February for this awesome starter kit deal. If you've been sitting on the fence and you've been thinking that you may want to have a discount on your products and buy them at the best price, then definitely the starter kit is definitely the best choice. Now, I'm a no pressure person. You don't have to sell, you don't have to hold parties, you don't have to do videos. You can wholly and solely join just to be a discount shopper and enjoy that discount yourself, and you can keep yourself current just by your own purchases. So there's many different ways that you can run your Stampin' Up. If you physically just want to do it for yourself, you can do that. So I just wanted to let you know there is nothing to be scared of to join Stampin' Up. No one's going to harass you. No one's going to chase you for money. No one's going to make you spend X amount of dollars. Yes, you have to do the minimum quarterly amount, but if you don't make the quarterly amount, you go into pending. If you don't get yourself out of pending, you just purchase a starter kit again. So it's as simple as that. So okay. All right. So thank you very much for hanging out with me this morning. So as I said, that starter kit, there's two different offers. You're only going to pay $169 for it. One, you get the 2 sets of markers and the stamp set and $235 worth of product. You only pay $169. Or the other one is that you get $286 worth of product and you still only pay the $169. So you choose which one you would like to do. Basic foundations of card making is going well. Rose and I are absolutely thoroughly enjoying this basic foundations of card making monthly subscription group. Now, if you want to be a part of the basic foundations of card making, you can actually join right now. You can subscribe. You can scan that QR code there on the screen, or you can actually use the link in the description of this video. It costs $50 and you get a sampling of products every month, and we are teaching you tips and tricks that we have learned along the way in our crafting journey. So we are not leaving anything on the table. We are physically giving you the nuts and bolts of what has led us to be the crafters that we are today. So we are teaching you card cutting tips and tricks, how to make sure you get the best out of your supplies. We are actually going to be doing an adhesive video next week for the members. We also have a monthly craft together at the end of the month, the last Friday in the month, and that monthly craft together, all of the members are allowed to come and join on Zoom. They get to have a bit of a chat with us before we go live, but we stream it live here onto our YouTube channels on the last Friday for me here in Australia. It's the last Thursday of the month for Rose over in the US. But your second anniversary, Leslie. Well, happy anniversary. Leslie has been in my team for 2 years today. So that is so awesome. That time has flown, hasn't it? And Leslie has become a part of a crafty community, and that's what it's all about. Tony has purchased a starter kit, so she's waiting for her starter kit. It's coming today. Oh, it will be like Christmas for you, Tony. Oh, you got your kit, Daryl, yesterday for the basic foundations. Awesome. So glad. Thank you for my congratulations, Margaret. Thank you. You're looking forward to today's session. Well, I am looking forward to crafting with you as well. Now, I'm doing the sweet samplers again. If you're interested in getting your hands on the sweet samplers, this is not a subscription club. This is just if you've already purchased the sweet samplers, you don't need to purchase them again. They're the same sweet samplers, but by popular demand, I had more people asking me, could they purchase them? So I've opened up round 3 of the sweet samplers kit, and what you get is a sampling of the whole 5 sweets in the mini catalog, the January to April mini catalog. You also get sampling of the ribbon, sampling of the embellishments, and I also throw in 2 card bases, 2 contrast layers, and 2 inserts for each suite. So you will have enough supplies to create 10 cards straight away, and you'll have way more supplies left over if you want to add some cardstock and things to it to make more cards. So it's a great way of seeing the sweets up close. You just get a small sampling of the sweets, but it's an awesome way to actually get your hands on all of the product, see the product in the flesh, because I'm telling you, there is no better way than it's on its way, Linda. Obviously, it's taking longer to get to you. Daryl's in New South Wales. You're in Victoria. So it's on its way. They were posted out Monday morning. So they will be on their way. I mean, I know it's Thursday, so it's only been 4 days. So it will definitely be on its way. So keep your eye on the letterbox, because I'm sure your kit will be arriving soon. We've already done one video in the Basic Foundations group already, and we will be doing an adhesive video next week. Scrap It With Me workshop kits. These are actually a monthly subscription, and I designed 3 double-page layouts. The next kit that we will be doing will be the Everyday You and Me, and we will be using the Everyday You and Me paper. You will be getting the Everyday You and Me stickers. You will also get a pack of 12 by 12 cardstock. I can tell you, you will love the layouts and the Everyday You and Me. I'm telling you, the paper, the stamp set, the dies are absolutely awesome. If you want to be able to embellish with the Scrap It With Me workshop kits, I always say what bundle I'm going to be using, and you can purchase a bundle as an extra add-on. You can come in person to these classes, or you can get a kit by mail. So a kit by mail costs you $95 per month. That doesn't include the stamp and the dies. If you want to purchase those, that's an added purchase on top, but that is delivered to your door. You will get the full pack of the paper. Next month you're going to get the sticker sheets. For everyone that was in the mixed media florals Scrap It With Me workshop kits, they will be going out next week. Your scrapbook kits, we've already held the class in person, and the kits will be getting packed and sent out early next week. So if you're waiting on your kit, it will be coming to you soon. If you subscribe right now, you will be definitely in for the Everyday You and Me kit for next month. And I'm telling you, it is going to be absolutely stunning. I am doing some scrapbooking retreats. I don't have a link for that just yet, but I will try and get that up as soon as I can. So that's about it. Let's get to crafting, because I can see there's lots and lots of you have jumped on now. So let's get down on the desk and let's get into crafting. So once again, we are doing, this is fun fold number 4. So we have done 3 awesome fun folds so far. This one's number 4, and I've got a sampling of products here, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of a hint. So I got my hands on these 12 by 12 sleeves, and I've found that it's been a great way to be able to keep all of my designer series paper all in one place, all of the cut pieces, the leftover pieces that I have. And another tip and a handy trick, which I've just thought this morning this would be so good, is to put the coordinating colors that go with the designer series paper. Put some cardstock in the 12 by 12 thing, because you can then get out your paper. You've got the coordinating cardstock to go with it. You can choose your designer series paper and then choose the coordinating cardstock that goes with it. So thank you, Jeanette. So on the back, it always tells you, it's upside down. On the back, it always tells you the coordinating cardstock right here. So underneath the, and I'm using the Bloom Impressions. This is the free designer series paper that you can earn with $100 or more. It tells you all the colors on the back that are coordinating. So I've got some of the colors that I had here in my craft studio, and I've popped them in there ready to go. I don't know what color cardstock I'm going to be using yet. Now, I want to show you these awesome meant to be dies. Now, I wasn't going to get this bundle, but look at these awesome hexagons. So I want to show you the hexagon that I'm going to be using for this card this morning is the 3rd one. So it's either the 3rd one from the middle or the 3rd one from the outside. It doesn't matter. It's the middle hexagon. That is the one I'm going to use. Now, these dies actually cut an outside and an inside cut. So you actually get a frame with every time you cut with these dies. You actually get a frame, okay? But the frame detaches. So that's the die that I'm going to be using, and I've gone ahead and I've cut a couple out of our thick basic white. Now, I haven't got measurements here this morning, and the reason why I haven't got measurements this morning, this is a fairly easy thing to do. You will do your normal card base size, and then you cut your hexagons. So it's just normal card base size and normal layers. So I didn't put any measurements up this morning because we don't really need to know any specific measurements. Now, what I actually want to know is what color out of this paper are we going to use? So I want you to choose out of this paper what we're going to use. So I actually love this pink. I think this pink is gorgeous. It's gorgeous either that way or that way. So I'm thinking that could be one. Now, we could use what we used yesterday, which is that one, but we might like to change it up. So maybe we won't use that one. What else have we got in here? We have this one here. So it's got the blue on the back, or that one. I don't think I even want to use it, to tell you the truth, because I want to cut the butterfly out of the paper. So I'm trying to work out. Okay. Okay. So we're going to have, I'm going to tell you the ones that we're going to choose from, and you can make the decision of what we're going to use. Okay. So we've got that one, and we've got the yellow, but I don't think I have any. I'm not going to put that one in there because it's not going to work real well. I don't think I have any yellow cardstock, but we could. Okay. So I'm just going to Just going to choose those ones. If I've got the yellow, we might just have to do white with it. Okay, so tell me which one you want to use. Type it into the comments. Do we want to use pink, purple, or yellow? So I'll wait for you to make the decision, pink, purple, or yellow. Now, while we're waiting for that decision to happen, I'm going to bring a few things in here. So if you want to craft along with me and you have the hexagon dies, all you need is a card base, and we're going to do the hot dog style this time. So it's going to be a tent fold or a hot dog style, if that's what you want to call it. So I've cut mine at 4 inches wide by 11.5 inches long, and that's going to give me a regular card base size. So Colleen's saying purple. I've got 1 pink. I've got 3 purple. Okay, so we've got 1 pink, 3 purple. 4 purple, 2 pink. 5 purple. Purple is it. That's it. That's the one we're using. We are done. That's the one we're using. All right. Let's pop those out of the way. All right. So now that we've decided on that, I actually had some smaller bits of that. I wonder whether it's going to be big enough for what I want to do. It may not be. Oh, no, it's way too small. Oh, maybe. I think it might be too small. But anyway, we'll see. We've got some scraps in there. All right, so with that, I'm probably going to use, I don't have, I've got Blackberry Bliss, which I think will go really nicely with it. I don't think I have any fresh freezer in here. Do I? Don't I? No, I don't think I do. Would I be lucky enough? Oh, I have some fresh freezer here. Okay, so we could use fresh freezer. We could use, and there's 2 of those in there, so let's grab them out. We could use fresh freezer. We could use Blackberry Bliss. We will see how we go. All right, so we have our folded card. Now, I have, I'm going to probably use this one as my front layer. Then I've got basic white here, so I'm probably going to do that on the front, and I'm probably going to do that again for my insert. So let's do that and that. Now I'm just wondering whether I've got enough what's on the roof. Oh, we could do this reverse side on there instead of the white. Let's try that. Let's try we'll work out whether we're going to do which side we're going to go, but let's do that because we have enough of this paper. So let's grab a layer like that. So the sleeves, Linda, were from Amazon. And you can actually get them from Craft Online as well. Actually, to tell you the truth, I bought some more from Craft Online the other day, and the Craft Online ones are cheaper. Okay, so Craft Online is probably the place to go. Now we'll work out which way we're going to do that one when we get ready. So let's pop that one in there. Let's pop that one on top. We'll work out which way, whether we're going to do it that way or whether we're going to do it that way. Now we need to cut a butterfly. And I think I'm going to cut the butterfly out of fresh freezer because, so I'm using the Beautiful Butterflies dies because I want to cut one out of the Designer Series paper, but I also want to cut a solid one out of, so we have these 2 dies here. So I want to cut the intricate one, and then I need the body. So we'll pull that out as well. All right, so let's cut. Can I get the butter? Oh, I can get the intricate butterfly out of that bit. Oh, here's my other smaller scrap. Okay, we can get the intricate butterfly out of that bit. We will cut the body and the solid bit out of here. And I may even want to cut one of these hexagons out because I want to show you what I can do with this this awesome die, hexagon die. So let's do that. Let me see if I can get that there. Let me see if I can get this piece on here to cut my body and that. I might even want to do the body in Blackberry Bliss, but we will see. Okay. So I've got my die cutting machine out, and I'm going to cut the intricate butterfly out of the designer series paper. And I'm cutting the solid ones out of the fresh freezer. You were hoping I'd say Craft Online. Yeah, so you can actually get them from Craft Online. Just type in 12 by 12. I think I typed in 12 by 12 paper storage, maybe. Maybe that's what I did. Okay. So we've got our solid butterfly. We've got the body. And let's use my die brush here. Okay, so let's just move that out of the way for the time being. All right. Die brush is fantastic. So it's an attachment that we can get on our take a pic tool. But can you see how it's just got all of those intricate pieces out of that die ready to go? Now, I mean, we can use this die cut whichever way we want as well. I mean, the way the dies normally cut, it gives a beveled edge. But can you see how gorgeous this butterfly is going to look? I feel like I need to do the body in the Blackberry Bliss. I can't see that the body in Fresh Freezer is even going to stand out. It's not going to. Well, we'll make our mind up if we want to do that. I'll cut one out of the, and I'll just do it off camera. I'll cut one out of the Blackberry Bliss, and we'll make our mind up whether we want to use the Blackberry Bliss body or whether we want to use the Fresh Freezer one. Okay, let me just run that through. Okay. All right, now I've just, with the body, I've just used that backing one that I'm going to use because I can actually hide that underneath. So I don't know. Let me know which one you think. The Blackberry Bliss body or the Fresh Freezer body. Tell me which one you think I should use. Type it into the comments for me. All right. So we've got that happening. So we've got a bit of embellishment happening. Now is the fun part. We're going to get to creating this fun pop-out card. Blackberry Bliss body. I'm assuming that's probably what you're all going to go for, but we will see. All right, let me get these out of the way. I tidied up my craft room this morning. Honestly, my craft room was so messy. I couldn't find anything. And I thought to myself, there is no way I'm going to go live today without cleaning up this craft room because it was just a mess. So I'm now going to add that designer series paper onto that Blackberry Bliss layer. Just remembered I forgot to go live for my Instagram peeps. So I've now turned on the live video over there for Instagram. So sorry about that for people on Instagram. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to adhere that to the front because that's all I really need to do for just that front layer there. Okay, so we've got that. And it looks really nice on that basic white card base, as you can see. All right, now the next thing that we need to do is we need to create our pop-up piece. Now, can you see here how we've got these frames? So these are the frames that come when we cut out this hexagon. So you get the middle part of the hexagon plus you also get the frames. Now, what I want to do is I want to fold these two of these hexagons. I've got 3 that I've cut all together. So you're going to need 3 to be able to do this. I'm going to fold 2 of them in half. So I want to have the straight bit. I'm going to have the straight bit that I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm just going to add those 2 points together and fold that in half. Now I've done this in the thick basic white, and you really need to use a thick cardstock. Now, before anyone starts asking me about the weight of the cardstock, I have called Stampin' Up because I wanted to know for a pure fact whether anyone can tell me what the weight of our thick basic cardstock is, and they will not, and they do not disclose the weight of our cardstock. So I just want you to know, if there is people out there that are asking you about the weight of our cardstock, Stampin' Up do not advertise the weight of the cardstock. And the reason that they don't do that is because weights may vary. So they don't want, they want to stay consistent. So they don't want to, confuse people. Anyway, so now what I'm actually going to do is these two pieces are actually going to get glued onto the front of our card like that. So we're going to have the open side on both of them, and they're going to butt up against each other and sit on the card like that. Okay, so I'm going to leave one sitting there so I can see where I'm going to glue this one. I'm going to add glue, and I don't know why I turned that over because they're the same. Yeah, Julie, I'm not even going to say the weight of the cardstock because they told me not to say any weights of cardstock, that they don't want people saying weights of cardstock. So I did find out for sure. Now I'm going to make sure I've got that right in the middle there. So, okay, so now that I've got the two on there, I've got it nice and straight. I've eyeballed it. I've used my liquid glue so I could move that around. Now I can take this one off and I can add the glue on the back of that. And we are going to butt it up against here. Okay. There you go. Donna's just said they're listed as Universal Crafts Plastic Storage 5-pack, 1313. Oh, no, mine aren't. Mine weren't 1313. No, mine weren't 13. Mine were 12 by 12. And they weren't a 5-pack. I got a 12-pack. I'm sure I got a 12-pack. But yeah, more than happy to just jump on there and have a look. All right. So now we've got two little pieces here. So we've got our two pieces on here like this. Okay. So we've got that happening there. Now we've got our two pieces here. Now I'm going to take my trimmer. Now these pieces are 1 inch by 2 inches. And I'm going to score at 1/2 inch. So we're going to go 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inches. I just think it's because it can't be a consistent, definite weight. It ranges between some weights because of the way it's made. So anyway, I'm just going with what they're saying. So because I've had so many people that have been asking me about the weight, so I want to answer that question to put it to rest, that I'm not going to tell you a weight. The thick cardstock is used for construction, and all of our colored cardstock is thick cardstock as well and can be used for construction. So that's all that anyone really needs to know. Okay. All right. So I'm now going to fold that backwards and forwards like a concertina. Okay. So it's going to create like a little M shape like that. Okay. So we're going to do that with both of them. I've just had so many people asking me lately about it, and so I thought I'm going to ring them and I'm going to find out, and that's actually what they told me. Okay, so we've got two little M shapes like that. Now these are actually going to get glued onto this panel here. I'm going to use just one edge of it. So with the M, I'm going to do it that we've got this opened edge. So what you want to have is, as you can see here, there's the M. We're going to put that on there. Now we're going to glue that about, I don't know, 1/4 inch out from the center of, from snowy Ontario. Well, welcome. We would, I mean, we've got rain here today, so we haven't got snow, and we have still got a bit of heat, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we've got that happening there, and this one's going to go the same on the other side. So we're going to have that just like that. So about 1/4 inch in, and then that is going to create this springy bit here. Okay, so we've got that springy bit here. Then what we're going to do is this one here, we want to rotate this that it's going to sit like that. Like if we did it like that, it's a little bit boring. We want to rotate it so it sits at a different angle. So we want to rotate it and sit it that we've got 2 points coming up here and our straight edges going down the sides. Okay, so it's creating a bit like a diamond type of shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to add glue to that one and add glue to that one. And we are going to arrange that exactly how I just said, and we're going to pop it down on top. So like that. Okay. These dies, Linda, are the meant to be dies. They are with the new set that goes with the scrapbooking set. So they're called meant to be dies. In the description, the item code numbers are in the description. Okay, so it's the meant to be bundle and the meant to be dies. And we're using the butterfly dies, beautiful butterfly dies for the rest. Now, can you see this? We have a popped up piece on the front of our card. Okay, so it's still going to go flat into our envelope, still going to go flat, but when it comes out, it's going to pop out. See that? Pops out. I love it. I think it's just so different. You could use all different dies for this as long as they're symmetrical dies. So you need to have them that you can fold them exactly in half and they will go exactly in half. Yeah. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, so now I'm going to construct my butterfly, and we've all decided that we definitely want the Blackberry Bliss body. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue just on the body of that butterfly, and we're going to line it up in the middle of that butterfly. We might pop him down a little bit further. Oops. Oops. I was going to say I nearly lost the wiggle room there because I was playing around too much. Okay, so we're going to do that. And the reason why I've only glued him on the middle, I want to be able to have it so it still looks like the butterfly is fluttering. Okay, then we're going to add our body. So we've decided on the Blackberry Bliss body. So we're going to add that body in the middle. So he's going to line up just there like that. Okay, so now we have our super cute, fun, fluttering butterfly, which is going to sit here on our card. Okay, all right, so let's stamp the insert. So I've got the beautiful butterfly stamp here. So I think I'm going to do this one as a birthday card. I think I'm going to do just the little happy birthday as a strip, a sentiment across the middle. And then I think I'm going to add time to celebrate on the inside. So let's grab that. Time to celebrate and happy birthday. And I feel like I want to do a little butterfly in there as well. Why not? Okay. So let's mount these up. As you can see, I love this stamp set. It's been used quite a lot. You get me every time. When it comes to butterflies, you get me every time. I love them. So we've got a butterfly there. We've got the happy birthday. Will that be too long for there? No, I think it's going to be good. Will it just fit? Let me see. Let me stand up and see if I can get that just on there. Yes, I can. Okay, happy birthday and time to celebrate. We will pop on that one there. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to grab a little tiny strip that I always have that I cut off the edges of my cardstock. We'll bring in my pierce mat because we want to be able to, we've got photopolymer stamps, so we want to be able to get a really good stamped image. I think I'm going to bring in the Blackberry Bliss for my sentiment so it will match the body of our butterfly. So let's hold our mouth right so that we get that straight on that little thin strip of cardstock. There we go. Happy birthday. Now, I think for the insert, we will do Time to Celebrate. We will do in Blackberry Bliss. So Time to Celebrate. And we will do, I think, a fresh freesia butterfly. Oh, hello, Pamela from Salt Lake City. I so want to get to Salt Lake City one day. So want to get there one day. Okay, so I might put the butterfly right there. Okay, so Time to Celebrate. Now, did I have a strip of this paper? I do. Okay, I'm going to cut that down. Let me get rid of that ink so I don't get ink everywhere. I'm going to cut that down. I'm going to put a strip of this paper on the inside of my insert as well. And that's just going to take the insert to a whole nother level by adding a bit of that designer series paper. And I was, well, we were going to choose which way we're going to do the paper. I forgot. I just put the paper down. I just stuck it down. I totally forgot. All right. I'm doing a 1/2 inch there of that paper. Now that's going to go right here like that. So you can see it's just going to add that little bit of something on the inside of the card. Okay, so let's adhere that to there. Okay. Now, the other thing that I thought about doing, which I can't do now because I haven't stuck my butterfly on yet. I thought about cutting out and putting a border around. Let's try that. Let's see if we can do that. I can do it in Blackberry Bliss. Do I have enough Blackberry Bliss here? Oh, I don't have any more Blackberry Bliss, but I've put, oh, do I have some up there? Yes, I do. Okay, let's try it in Blackberry Bliss because I just think this will just set it off by adding this border. So let's take, I've got another piece of, I'll just adhere those two together so I know I've got the right bit of Blackberry Bliss. So let's do that and pop that on there. That's going to be my insert. Okay, I don't normally put a contrast layer on the insert, but I just thought that this card would look really nice with that contrast layer on it. So let's pop that on the inside. So look how nice that inside came up. See what I mean about popping just a nice contrast layer on the inside and how different it is, but we've got our pop-up bit on the front. Okay, so I've got that for the sentiment. Let's cut out another one of those hexagons and see if we can pop a frame. We could put a white frame around, but I think it's not going to do anything. We need to have a darker frame. So let's just cut another one of those hexagons out with a Blackberry Bliss. And if you don't use the hexagon, the center of the hexagon, you've got it there for another project. Like I would just pop it into your die packet or your stamp set. And then you've got some hexagons there. I actually did think the hexagons would be quite nice using them as a decorative thing in the back as well. Oh, those temperatures sound very chilly. But you know what? I love the snow, so I would put up with the temperatures for the snow. I mean, Leslie's just been in Canada. I was trying to think of it. Like, how could I be? Like, Leslie's just been in Canada, so she's had she's had some fun with the weather. Can I do it or can't I do it? Can I? Can I? Oh, maybe get it the right way. That's the right way. I think I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. Yes, I can. I can get it to do it. In the end, I can get it to do it. Look at that. I should have done it before I stuck all the rest of the things down. But I thought about popping that around there just to finish off that hexagon. What do you think? Give me the thumbs up. If you think that that's a good idea, let me know. I'll have to get some glue underneath it to try and get it to happen, but Okay, so we've got our happy birthday, which looks quite cute. Saskatoon minus 35. There you go. Saskatoon minus 35. Oh, and I just have to show you this. Let me add a camera here. I just have to show you what's happened since I've been standing up crafting. Since I've been standing up crafting, look what's happened. Oh, you probably can't see. Hang on and I'll go the other way. Hang on and I'll go this way. You probably can't see. Look what's happened in my chair. Does everyone see this? Does everyone see what's happened? Somebody has decided that my chair is more comfy than his own chair. Okay, so we've got the thumbs up. So we're definitely keen for that hexagon to be put around. But look what's happened. How am I supposed to craft like that? Apparently I've got to stand up again now. I've just got to stay standing up. Now, has everyone seen my shirt? Can everyone see? Who do you think I've been to see? Warm seat. Yeah, obviously. Kitty photo bomb. I don't know. Honestly, he does it quite a lot. Like he's a bit of a shocker for it. But anyway, it's cute, I guess, but sometimes it can be annoying. Okay, so I'm just going to glue those two sides down first. They're like that. This would have been easier, people, if I had to put it on beforehand instead of trying to put it on now. I'm just going to glue down a couple of sides. I'm not going to glue it all down. Oh, and I've just put a whole heap of glue there, which I didn't need. Anyway, let's just glue those two bits down. I think that's enough to be glued down. It'll stay there. All right. Now, of course, our butterfly, I'm going to add glue. I think I'm going to add some dimensionals just on the butterfly, just so it really makes it look like it's popping off the page. Although I do have here, I have a foam strip that I have left over. So let's use the foam strip. Let's just go like that. Oh, it's a bit too long. We'll go like that. And we'll just put the body on a foam strip. I walked away from a video the other day and I had a foam strip stuck to the front of my shorts. Okay, so let's pop the butterfly smack bang in the middle there like that, floating off the page. How awesome is this? Look at this. And you know what? It's going to fold flat and go into an envelope. It's physically going to fold flat and go into an envelope. Okay, so what are you asking, Daryl? So something, the frame is slightly bigger than the middle, so I don't know that the frame, the same size as a hexagon, would work. Oh, are you meaning if I did one step down, what the frame would look like? Well, we could look at that. We could definitely look at that. Let's check that out when we're finished here. Okay, so I just had a little piece that I stuck in there, which can go on the back of that. I'm just going to do the happy birthday. I'm going to pop a dimensional right in the middle. And we'll pop the happy birthday right there. Okay, let's have a look at the frames so that we can see. I'll cut. Okay, so I have this one. So how about what I do is I cut a frame out of white. Let's test this theory. If I cut the next frame down, I'm thinking I'm on maybe the wavelength that you are on, Daryl. So let's do that. Let's grab some white, which I have enough white here. Let's cut that out. Nothing like doing a test. Yeah, the Blackberry Bliss hexagon makes the whole thing stand out, doesn't it? So let's do that. Let's run that one through. I did this as a contrasting layer so we can see if this works. Okay, let's try this. So now we have another frame. This is the next frame down from what we used. We can do that. Look at that. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to cut this one. We're going to make this card even better. Okay, I'm going to cut this one. Watch out. I've got another idea. I've got another idea. Let's cut this one. And it doesn't really matter. I'm going to line that up because we're going to get a really fine frame here. But I also want that size frame that we just got. Probably not Julie, but I mean, there's still got a bit of movement happening. All right. That there. I didn't glue the happy birthday right. So, I mean, we can still look at this. See? Because I only glued the happy birthday in the middle. I didn't glue it all the way across. All right. Now, can I get it in there though? Can I get it over the butterfly? Oh, I can. I can. What about that? This card's just getting better and better, isn't it? Great idea. I mean, Daryl, thank you for putting me on to that idea. But there you go. So it's just a little bit smaller. Now I've got to try and work out how I can put glue on this. Let's just put a little bit of glue up here. We'll adhere that frame right there like that. I'm creating a big job for myself as far as cutting the pieces for the free kits. But anyway, it's all good. So let's do that. We'll pop it up a little bit further. Okay, let's get that to take hold. I know, Narelle. I know. What do you think? How awesome is that? Now, if you've jumped on later today, please feel free to like and share my video because I love it when you like and share my video and it helps me get my video out to more people. But for the people to go into the entry of the draw, there we go. Look at that. How awesome is that? And no bow again, but, you know, I mean, it takes it to a whole nother level. I know, Judith. I know. I'm telling you, these hexagons, you are absolutely going to love them. Because every time you cut them. And then if you had have noticed that, when I cut that out, where did I put it? Oh, I don't know where I even put the bit. But yeah, you get frames every time you cut them out. And every time you nestle them inside each other, you get more frames. And then it opens up and you've got that gorgeous in the middle. But then we'll still fold flat and go into an envelope. See, still folds flat and goes into an envelope, but I thought it was great. And it has a bit of that wobbly, you know what I mean? Like a wobbler, but it's not a wobbler. Anyway, I'm going to bring my chair in and maybe sit on the edge of my chair. Can I sit on the edge of my chair? Yes. Theo has let me sit on the edge of the chair. So there you go. So they have another fun fold. So as I said, if you purchase $150 or more, you'll be getting a free kit to recreate that. And honestly, but you can see here that any die would work if it's symmetrical. So you need something that's going to be symmetrical. But yeah, I mean, it turned out way better than I thought it was going to do. So, and then as you can see, look at how much dimension is in that pop-up section. So, Theo's moved around. He's trying to get more room on the chair now. I'm sitting on the edge of the chair and he's moved around. Yeah, Crafty Cat's still on my seat. Yes, he's now in behind me. I don't know whether you can, there. See, he's in behind me. He's curled himself right up in behind me. Yeah, it adds a little bit more pop. I think so too. I mean, like it's really definitely taken it to a whole nother level. So, but as I said, it's got that wobbler effect as well. So we can make a wobbler without a wobbler. So how awesome is that? So thank you very much. So as I said, if you want to go into the draw, we will be drawing the draw tomorrow. Now the draw, you need to go back to my replay, not right here. You need to go back to the replay of this video on YouTube and you need to make a comment. So type liked and shared back over onto my YouTube once I've finished my live because that is what will get you in the draw. Even though you're typing it here on YouTube, I can't save the YouTube comments. I'm sorry. So, so thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I will be back again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for another live video. And then I've got my parents coming for the weekend. So I'll be chilling out and taking a bit of time out and hanging out with my mum and dad. They'll be coming here Friday morning. So Lord knows they'll probably arrive right in the middle of my video. They know when I do my videos, but because they're in New South Wales, they get the time difference wrong. And so they go, yep, I'll turn up after your video. And they turn up right before I even start. But anyway, thanks everyone. And I will see you all again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for my 5th fun fold. And tomorrow is going to be more butterflies, but it's going to be even better. So thanks everyone. I will see you all again